Samanta Chakkhavalesu Atra Gaccantu Devata Saddhammang Munirajassa Sunantu Sagga Mokkadang Dhamma savana kalo ayang badanta Dhamma savana kalo ayang badanta Dhamma savana kalo ayang badanta Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Dear Dhamma friends, good evening everybody. Last few days we had some meditation and Dhamma discussion under the permission of the Venerable Sujano, the abbot of the Varapunya Meditation Center. So first of all, I would like to thank him that giving this great opportunity to address the Sri Lankan people, Sri Lankan faces and I am very happy to see you all as a guest monk here for this short period of time. Also our Upasika treated me very well last few days. So I think you all treated them very well. That is why they treated me very well also. ඔයත් හොඳට මේ අයට සලකන නිසා තමයි මටත් මේ දවස් දෙක තුනේ බොහොම හොඳට සැලකිලි ලැබුණේ. ඉතින් ඒ සම්බන්ධව ගොඩාක් සතුටු වෙනවා. I am very happy about that. You have very good relation with this Varapunya Meditation Center and you have show our culture, our tradition, how Sri Lankan people are related to Buddhism, because you practice here Buddhism, ritual, pujas, dana, sila, bhavana and all other rituals and practices. So last few days we had a good discussion with this Upasika and some other people. Also now I rather happy to discuss with you about some of teaching of the Buddha. We talk about metta meditation, meditation on loving kindness. Because the Buddhist teaching merely based on the meditation, the development of the mind. So always we try to strengthen and develop our physical side of the human body, but rarely we try to develop our mental side of the physical body. Buddha has said first verse of the Dhammapada, Mano pubbangama dhamma mano settha mano maya. Manasache pasannena basativa karotiva. Tatonang sukhamanveti chayava anapayini. All the universe which we imagine, which we related to our life, is based on the mind. That is why it is very important in Buddhism, the development of the mind. Mano settha. The mind is the greatest object or greatest thing in the world, because we imagine all those things, Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vijnana, which we get using our five senses, Chakku, Sota, Gana, Jivva, Kaya. I think I don't have to explain the meaning of the Chakku, Sota, Gana, Jivva, Kaya, and Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vijnana. So if we develop our mind, our thinking process, then we see all the things in details. What is come to our eyes as object, as images, mental images. So if you don't have enough development of your mind, you just take those objects as it is. If you have developed your mind for certain levels, as a Buddhist or as a practitioner, we think twice, is good or bad, it's necessary or unnecessary. Is it useful or is it unuseful? Because you have thinking mind, because you have developed your mind or has cultivated your mind. Otherwise, everybody works as blindly. If our development of the mind is enough, then we think twice. Bhavana. Bhavana is development of the mind. Bhaveti kusala dhamma asaveti etayati bhavana. That is how the Atthakatha explain or interpret of word bhavana. Bhaveti kusala dhamma. The kusala dhamma, wholesome thoughts, wholesome thinking. Bhaveti, cultivate. Not unwholesome thoughts, wholesome thoughts. Kusala dhamma bhaveti, developed or cultivate. Asevati, associate. When you develop your mind or when you do practice meditation, that is bhaveti asevati, in good reason, wholesome reason or holy reason. That is bhavana. So if you don't develop that mind, mano pubbangama dhamma, when we see, when we touch, when we hear something or when we smell something, we just get all these objects as it is. But if you have some kind of development of the mind, think twice. Buddha said to the Rahula novice monk, he gave very good advice. It is not only for the novice monk. All of us, it is very important to all of us. Pacca vekkitva kayena kammang katabba. You have to think twice. If you have developed mind, you think twice whether I do this or not. Again, pacca vekkitva. You consider of goodness or badness, whether it is good or bad, whether it is helpful to your meditation, whether it is helpful to your Buddhist life, whether it is helpful to your human life. So that is the person who has developed some kind of bhavana, asevati, the wholesome thoughts, wholesome objects, not unwholesome. That is why we have 40 meditation objects which is wholesome to develop our mind. Do you know any meditation objects? Do you know? No? You? No idea? You? Oh, see, every day you chant this meditation objects. Metta meditation, meditation of lion kind. You never heard about that? May I be free from enmity. See? Something like the ahang avero homi. වැඩිහිටියෝ විතරයි වගේ භාවනා කරන්නේ නේද? දහම් පාසලක් තියෙනව නේද මහත්තයා? ඔව්. So this is the basic meditation, according to Buddhist teaching. This is basic one. Usually in Sri Lanka, when we start the Dhamma school, Dham Pasala, you remember when you were young, we say mama nidukkemma, nirogyemma, sopathemma. Also some kind of mental development we get, and then we aware of the small beings too. So however, mano pubbangama dhamma, all the outside world based on our mind, mano setta. The mind is the greatest thing when we live, because we think, we select, and we collect, and we consume. Everything we do according to our thinking process. So if you can develop or cultivate your mind, then you become a higher level of person with attitude of the mind or thinking process of the mind. So that is why meditation is so important to us. Most of our Sri Lankan people do not practice meditation but practice dana and maybe sila. We don't know exactly whether they practice sila, but we have a lot of question about that when we talk about. Anyway, mano setta manomaya manasache pasannena. Yeah, when we have enough capacity to understand the things what is going on, then it is we call it is in Pali manasache pasannena. With the pleasant mind, karoti basativa karotiva. which we use our physical body to speak and to work. Bhasativa karotiva. So all three are interconnected. Mano karma, kaya karma, vachi karma. So those three things are the things we always practice, or we always use these three kind of way of doing. So mano, the mano part is usually we think is a meditation, mano part. When we meditate, we use our mano part of the body. But according to last teaching, my last teaching last night, I explained little bit about the vachi karma, which is we can use as a meditation method. According to some explanation of the sutras, kaya bhavana, vachi bhavana, mano bhavana. Have you heard about that? Kaya bhavana, vachi bhavana. Usually we meditate with our mind, but there are something else we can develop. Vachi bhavana, metta vachi karma, metta mano karma. This is metta mano karma. We meditate with disa parana metta, o disa parana metta, ano disa parana metta. So when we use our words for the benefit of others, that is vachi bhavana. But usually we practice meditation with mind, mano bhavana. But when we go to the society and when we speak with someone else, do we have development in the mind? Do you show that you are as a meditator? That is why there are some common saying in Sri Lanka, භාවනා කරන අයට තමයි වැඩියෙන්ම කේන්ති යන්නේ කියලා. පොඩ්ඩක් කේන්ති යනවා කියලා. එහෙම කතාවක් තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඇතුළත භාවනාව, මනෝ භාවනාව දියුණු වෙලා තියෙනවා. නමුත් සමාජයේ සමග කටයුතු කරද්දී එයාට නිහඬව ඉන්න සමහරට පුළුවන් කමක් නැහැ. මේ නිහඬව ඉන්න පුළුවන්. නමුත් කතා කරන්න ගියොත් වචන ඉදිරිපත් කරනකොට ගැටෙන වචන තමයි නිතරම කියවෙන්නේ. අර ඇතුලේ නිවිච්ච වචන එළියට එන අවස්ථා අඩුයි. එතකොට ඒකේ අඩුපාඩුවක් තියෙනවා එහෙනම්. මනෝ පුබ්බංගමා ධම්මා මනෝ සෙට්ඨා මනෝමය කියන එකට අනුව මනස මූලික වුණාට වාසතිවා කරෝතිවා කියනකොට when we speak, when we practice, when we do associate people, then our behavior becomes unusual. It means that we need vachi bhavana, we need kaya bhavana. So how we can develop vachi bhavana and kaya bhavana? Mano bhavana is meditation, mental development. Vachi bhavana and kaya bhavana is sila, virtue. Vācāya sangvaro sadhu, sadhu sabbatta sangvaro. Kāyena sangvaro sadhu, sadhu vācāya sangvaro. Manasa sangvaro sadhu, sadhu sabbatta sangvaro. That is the person who has gained the Buddhist teaching in his life. සම්පූර්ණ දහමේ තියෙන හරය ජීවිතයට ගත්ත අයගේ ලක්ෂණය තමයි ඒක. The core of the Buddhist teaching has taken to his life from the Buddhism. So if you behave something like that, using not only Mano Bhavana, the Vachi Bhavana and Kaya Bhavana, that is the development of the full person as a Buddhist. Sadhu Sabbatta Sangvaro. It is great that if you have these three kind of development in your life, that is the Buddhist follower. So, Manasace pasannena bhasativa karotiva tatonan sukhamanveti. That is the point I wanted to show you. Tatonan sukhamanveti. The developed mind brings you sukha. Sapaya genalla denawa. Then the developed mind brings you the pleasure, nibbana, or punya. Punya means sukha. What is varapunya? Meaning of the varapunya? Your name of the name of the temple. Varapunya Meditation Center. Punyanti sukassetang adivachanam. In Attakatha it says, Punyanti sukassetang adivachanam. Adivachana means another word for the punya. Sukha. Vara means greatest. Api Sinhala bhashaවෙත් තියෙනවා. We have that word in Sinhala too. Vara punya. Vara means is greatest. Vara punya is greatest happiness. Meditation center. Meaning is Nirvana Meditation Center. So, Manasace pasannena, if someone lives with peaceful mind, bhasativa karotiva tatonan sukhamanveti, that person gain the pleasure, not sensual pleasure, inner pleasure or mental peacefulness, mental peace. Chayava anapayini. Actually this verse has some story, related story with Chakkupala Mahathera in Dhammapada. So this is not the time to explain the story. I just wanted to explain the main Buddhist teachings according to my understanding. According to my understanding, what I see in these verses and what Buddha wanted to emphasize to us to understand the mind. Mano pubbangama dhamma, mano setta manomaya. So meditate. That is why the meditation is so important to us, to see the world. When we get object, the meditator think twice Paccavekkittva. We use special glasses to see the world, see the people as an instrument. That is meditation. Not only the human, the dukkha Buddha has. Buddha actually wanted to show the world, the real condition of the world. Dukkha. Jati dukkha, jara dukkha, vyadi dukkha, marana dukkha, etc. So that is why if you want to see the world really, then you have to develop or meditate, develop your mind according to the wholesome objects. So that is why bhavana is so important to us, because you see insight in details after you gain this kind of condition of the mind. We all see the reality that we call vipassana meditation. Samatha meditation is we try to concentrate, and vipassana, using this concentrated mind, we try to see the realities as anicca, as dukkha, as anatta, because their only thing is exist, only these things. There is a famous, very common verse in Buddhism. You all know that Sabba papassa akaranam. Who knows that? Everybody knows. Sabba papassa akaranam kusalassa upasampada sacitta pariyodapanam etang buddhana sasana. Not only one Buddha, every Buddha's advice for us. Etang buddhana sasana. Sabba papassa akaranam. Do we always do papa, akusala, or intentionally or unintentionally do we practice or do the papa? Do you think that we always do the papa according to this person? Because Buddha says sabba papassa akarana. That means we all do the papa. What is that meaning? Kusalassa upasampada. No, usually we do the things without knowing. We do the things without knowing. But we have to choose the good thing. Kusalassa upasampada. Then Buddha emphasized that which part we have to choose, select. Kusalassa upasampada. If you want to kusalassa upasampada or practice wholesome things, then you have to sacitta pariyodapana. Control your mind. Sacitta, your own mind. Pariyodapanam, we call dapanida. All tame our mind. Sachitta pariyodapanam. Sachitta, your own mind, not others' mind. Usually we try to see others' mind. He is something like this, he is something like this. His, the others' attitude, others' mind, others' behaviors. So see, Buddha always focus on ourselves, which is, we always look at the others. Sachitta pariyodapanam etang buddhana sasanam. Buddhanang sasanam. It is plural. Buddhanang sasanam. This is all Buddha's advice to the Buddhist. So see, when we try to focus on Buddhist teaching, all of the Buddhism based on the development of the mind, bhavana. The Eightfold Pathway. We summarize Eightfold Pathway: Sila, Samadhi, Prajna. We have 8 kind of Eightfold Pathway, Sammaditthi, so on. So when we summarize that, the Eightfold Pathway, we can categorize as Sila, Samadhi and Prajna. Sila is also same as which I mentioned before, the good behavior, vachi bhavana, kaya bhavana. That is Sila. So I told that, otherwise I will forget that to mention. I think I explained vachi bhavana, how we use our words for others. That is vachi bhavana. What is kaya bhavana? Kaya bhavana. Kaya means body, bhavana is development. So, does Buddha said that physical fitness? No. What is that meaning? Kaya bhavana meaning is you use your body for the benefits of others. For the Dhamma, Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, and for your parents, elders, for your elders and society, and for all benefit of all of society, other people, with metta attitude. That is the most important thing. With what is the attitude of you are using your physical body? If you can feed someone, some sick person, or help to some elderly people in the street, or if you can bath someone, කවුරු හරි නාවන්න පුළුවන් නම්, පිරිසුදු කරලා දෙන්න පුළුවන් නම්, කොණ්ඩේ අවුල් වෙච්ච කෙනෙකුගේ කොණ්ඩේ හදලා දෙන්න පුළුවන් නම්, ඒවට තමයි කාය භාවනා කියලා කියන්නේ. කාය උපයෝගී කරගෙන සිදු කරන ලබන මෛත්‍රී සහගත සිතිවිල්ලෙන් කරන ලබන ක්‍රියා. එතකොට then you use your physical body in good manner, in good way, not bad way. කාය භාවනා usually සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඔයත් එහෙම කරනව නැත්තේ නේ. නමුත් අර ඒක දැනගෙන කරනකොට මම හිතන්නේ when you know about what is going on with your body and with your mind, then you do it intentionally, very happily, because it is also one kind of meditation. Kaya Bhavana. So last night I was explaining that Kaya Bhavana, Vachi Bhavana, there is not only Mano Bhavana. So when I preach Dhamma, according to the Buddhist teaching, also Vachi Bhavana, I use my words, I speak for the benefit of others. You get some awake of teaching of the Buddha. So that is the thing I wanted to explain. So again I turn to the stanza that Sabba Papassa Akaranam, because we need to do all the things meaningfully. When you practice generosity, when you practice meditation, when you practice anything which Buddha explained in the Dhamma and which tradition has given to us. Not only Buddha, the tradition. The tradition has given to us many things. Some good things are not all the things in the Tripitaka, but still those are very useful us to develop our culture, our well behaviors. Nowadays some people ask, is Katina is in the Tripitaka? Some people ask, Katina පින්කම ගැන ත්‍රිපිටකයේ තියෙනවද කියලා සමහර අය අහනවා. ඔය දැන් කරන විදිහට, which is performed today. අහලා තියෙනවද කටින පින්කම ගැන ත්‍රිපිටකයේ තියෙනවද කියලා කායෙන් හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක්? ඇහිලා තියෙනවද? නෑ නේද? නමුත් ලංකාවේ තියෙනවා එහෙම ප්‍රශ්න. ඒවා නිකන් හැල්ලුවට ලක් කරන්න අර අපේ සංස්කෘතික හැල්ලුවකට ලක් කිරීමේ උවමනාවක් තියෙනවානේ එක්තරා කණ්ඩායමකට. එතකොට මේ ඒ වගේ අරගෙන ත්‍රිපිටකයේ කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ කටින පින්කම ගැන? චුල්ලවග්ගපාළියේ කටිනක් කන්දකේ කියන කොටසේ බුදුහාමුදුරෝ කටින සිවුර පිළිගැනීම පූජා කිරීම ගැන තියෙනවා, සඳහන් වෙලා තියෙනවා. නමුත් අද කාලේ කරන විදිහ ගැන එහෙම ලොකුවට විස්තර කරලා නැහැ. ඒක බොහොම විනය කර්මයක් පමණයි. නමුත් කටන පින්කම නිසා මුල් කරගෙන අපේ සංස්කෘතියේ හැදිලා තියෙනවා යම්කිසි ආකාරයක හොඳ දේවල් ටිකක්. මිනිස්සු 3 මාසයක් පන්සලට යනවා. ඒක නරකද? මිනිස්සු 3 මාසයක් පන්සලට ගිහිල්ලා 4 මාසයක් පන්සලට ගිහිල්ලා බෝධි පූජා, වන්දන මානන, භාවනා, සීල සමාධි ප්‍රඥා ගුණධර්ම සම්පූර්ණ කරනවා. ඒවා ත්‍රිපිටකේ නෑ, ඒවා මේ චුල්ලවග්ගපාළියේ නෑ. නමුත් ඒවා සංස්කෘතියෙන් අපිට උරුම වෙලා තියෙනවා. එහෙම තමයි මිනිස්සු පන්සලට යොමු වුනේ, දහමට යොමු වුනේ. That is how the people came to the temple and practice meditation, pujas, Dhamma discussions, and teaching the Dhamma, listen to the Dhamma. So that is how our culture developed. ඒ කල්චර් එකට සමහර අය ඒ සංස්කෘතියට සමහර අය කැමති නැහැ, පහර ගහනවා. අර හාමුදුරුවෝ එක දායකයෙක් දෙන්නෙක් තුන් දෙනෙක් එකතු වෙලා කටිනේ සිවුරක් සකස් කරලා සංඝ රත්නයේට ඒ කටිනේ පූජා කරලා සංඝ රත්නයේ කටිනේ බාරගෙන එක ස්වාමින් වහන්සේ කෙනෙකුට කටිනේ පවරනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ඒ හාමුදුරුවෝ විනය කර්මය කරලා කටිනේ සිවුර තමන් පාවිච්චි කරනවා. ඉතින් ඒ ගුණ ධර්ම සම්පූර්ණ කරගෙන වැඩ ඉන්නවා. ඒක තමයි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ක්‍රමේ. නමුත් ඒවට අපේ සංස්කෘතිය තුළ ඊට වඩා ලොකු දෙයක් නිර්මාණය කරගෙන තියෙනවා මේ අවුරුදු 2500ක් වැනි කාලයක් තුළ. ඒ විදිහට සංස්කෘතියක් නිර්මාණය වෙලා තියෙනවා. පුද පූජා පවත්වනවා, භාවනා සැසි පවත්වනවා, ධර්ම දේශනා. ඒවයින් ලැබෙන ප්‍රතිඵලය කොච්චරද කියලා අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද මිනිස්සු මානෙ හේතු කරගෙන තමන් මහා මේ ලොකු දානවතෙක් එහෙමත් නැත්නම් අනිත් අය පරදවා පින්කම් අන්න ඒ වගේ මානසිකත්වයෙන් කරන එක තමයි නැති කරන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම නැතුව මේ සංස්කෘතියේ තියෙන දේවල් වැඩක් නැහැ කියලා කතා කරන පිරිසක් ඉන්නවා. මාත් ඔය සමාජ මාධ්‍යම දැකලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒ දේවල් වලින් ඔය ඇත්තෝ මේ නරක් වෙලා හරි ඔලු නරක් කරගෙන හරි එහෙම නැතුව ඇති. ඒ නිසා තමයි දන්නේවත් නැත්තේ. නමුත් යම් මේ රැල්ලක් යනවා. ඒක අර අවභාවිතා වෙන ගතියකුත් තියෙනවා සමහර තැන්වල. සීල සමාධි ප්‍රඥා පිරීම ඒ වගේම ඒ කටිනේ සිවුරට අදාළ චාරිත්‍ර වාරිත්‍ර ඉෂ්ට කිරීම තමයි වැදගත්ම දේ. ඊට එහා ගියේ නිකන් මුදල මත පදනම් වෙලා එහෙම කරන අවස්ථාවක් තියෙනව නැත්නම් ඒවා ඉතින් අනවශ්‍ය දේවල් තමයි. නමුත් ඒක දඩමීමා කරගෙන සමහර විට අර මූලික දේවලුත් වැඩක් නෑ නේද කියලා කියන ස්වභාවයක් තියෙනවා. කොහොම නමුත් we have developed our culture with good behaviors, good practices, but all those things are not in the Tripitaka, but still those are very important to our Buddhist culture to make person as a good person, as some level of perfect person. If according to the Buddhist teaching we have different kind of perfected person, the Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arahat, but still we are on the Sotapanna way, Sotapanna Margaye, or Saddhanusari, or Dhammanusari. Still we are listening to the Dhamma, practice Dhamma, and try to get some kind of good result, like Sotapanna Phala, the fruition of the Sotapanna. So Sabba papassa akaranang kusalassa upasampada. Then we observe our sila, kusalassa upasampada, we get some kind of good behavior according to the Buddhist teachings, and then after that we focus on the mind. Sachitta pariyodapanam, that is Buddha's advice. Sachitta pariyodapanam, control or tame your own mind, not others' mind. That is also important. Sachitta pariyodapanam. So etam buddhana sasanam, that is why the meditation is so important. So as Upasika mentioned, we can start the discussion, or if you have any question what I explain here, and also what is happening when we meditate in our mind? Do you have any idea what is happening? There is two kinds of meditation, that samatha meditation and vipassana meditation. What is the two kinds of meditation in Buddhism? Can you repeat after me? Samatha meditation, samatha meditation, vipassana meditation. Vipassana, vipassana, V-I. Yeah, vipassana meditation. Did you hear that? What? Oh, great. She is used to that. You?
Samatha meditation.
Yeah. What is samatha meditation? You? Oh. You? Do you have any idea of samatha meditation? No. Mukhad, what is the samatha meditation? We call concentration meditation. We all the time practice meditation, just meditation. And vipassana meditation. I like to hear from elders. අදහසක් තියනවද? Do you have any idea? මහත්තයා. Yeah. Yeah. In details, huh? Yeah. Oh. So we know that vipassana is, V means how to say in English, prefix. V sound is prefix, I think. Passana is seen. Vipassana is something seen, something seen, details. V is prefix and passana is seen. So if someone sees something in details, it is vipassana. So what is samatha? Chittang sametiti samato. That is how the Atthakatha explain about the. There are a lot of interpretation. I just get this explanation because it is easy to get the idea. Sametiti samato. When you are angry, can you think of as a compassion person when you are angry? Difficult, because you are angry. Kama chanda, vyapada, tīna midda, uddacca kukkucca vicikicca. We call those things are nivarana. Nivarana, 5 hindrance. Kama chanda is if someone always attached to satisfy their eyes and 5 senses. So that person always covered with the one of the hindrance, kama chanda, sensual pleasure. So when we covered with sensual pleasures, we can't see the reality. So when we uncovered with 5 hindrances such as sensual pressure, vyapada, ill will, tīna middha, sloth and torpor, and vyapatīna middha, uddhacca kukkhucca, restlessness, vicikicca, the doubt, religious doubts. So when you covered with these 5 hindrances, you cannot see the world as it is. So what is happening when you practice samatha meditation? You uncover these 5 hindrances. You take away these 5 hindrances from your sights. අපි සිංහලෙන් කියනවා මේ දූවිලි ගොඩකට වතුර බින්දුවක් දාපුවම ඒ වතුර බින්දුව එකතු වෙනවා. අන්න ඒක තමයි සමත අවස්ථාව කියලා. හිත පැතිරිලා විසිරිලා තියෙන්නේ. හරියට අර දූවිලි ගොඩ වගේ. ඒකට ඒ දූවිලි ගොඩට වතුර ටිකක් දාපුවම ඒක එකතු වෙලා ඒක විසිරෙන ගතිය, එහෙට මෙහෙට දුවන ගතිය, හානි වෙන ගතිය ස්වභාවය නැති වෙලා යනවා. ඔව්. one pointed mind. එතකොට ඒ පුද්ගලයාට විශේෂයෙන් දකින්නට පුළුවන්කමක් ලැබෙනවා අනිත් දේවල්, අනිත් අරමුණු. එතකොට තමයි යන්න විපස්සනාවට ප්‍රවේශ වෙන්නේ. ඒතර සමතේ කාර්යභාරය තමයි බොර වෙච්ච වතුරක් හරියට පෑදිලා අඩිය පේන තත්වයට පත් කර ගන්නවා වගේ. ඒක එකපාරට විදර්ශනාවට යන්න පුළුවන් අය ඉන්නව නැත්තේ නෑ. නමුත් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් the meditation teachers, meditation masters give advice to practice samatha meditation first, because we have to clear the atmosphere, clear the mind properly. Then you see the reality, so see as it is. When we practice samatha meditation, we calm down the 5 hindrances, kama chanda. So we don't follow much, but still we have the kama chanda or sensual desire. Time to time it's come and go and come and go. So that is how we first calm down the mind according to the samatha meditation. And then when it happen automatically, we cannot say now he is in samatha level and now he is in vipassana level. We cannot say directly where his mind is. So maybe you have heard of these things before, and you may know these things, but I just explain what I understand according to my experience. When your mind is calm and peaceful, you see the things as it is, not the maximum level, the basic level of the details, realities. Anitya, dukkha, anatta. These 3 characteristics and all the other objects, what is around you. So that is why samatha and vipassana, samatha meditation also very important to us to understand the world. the Buddha said that usually we call the dukkhe loko patittito. This world is always based on the dukkha, suffering. But we don't see that the world is based on the dukkha, suffering. Do you think this world is based on the dukkha? But if you see those things according to the Buddhist teaching, jatipi dukkha, jarapi dukkha, vyadipi dukkho, and maranampi dukkhang, appiyehi sampayogo, piyehi vippayogo, so on. So then after you get this kind of understanding of Buddhist teachings, you could compare with your knowledge, compare with your experiences. That is why our mothers, අපේ අම්මලා කියනවා දැන් නම් මහාන වෙන්න හිතලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා වයසට ගිහිල්ලා දරුවෝ හදලා ඔක්කොම උනාට පස්සේ. They say something like that. ආමුදුරනේ මහාන වෙන්න හිතලා තියෙන්නේ දැන්. Why is that? They get some kind of realization of the life. ජීවිතේ සම්බන්ධ ඔයම් අවබෝධයක් එතකොට ලැබිලා තියෙනවා. The Buddha has gained that at the age of 28. After he married, he got son, and he saw the 4 kind of future signs that we call Satara Peranimiti. ලෙඩෙක් මහල්ලෙක් මනමිනියක් පැවිදිරුවක්, the sick man, the old man, and dead body, and the monk, ascetics. So after that he understood what is surround us. So how he saw those things, he was thinking of the world, he was thinking of the life, he was thinking of the liberation. Is there any kind of liberation or peace in the world? So he wanted to search that liberation according to that contemporary society. So he left everything, like our mothers say, මට නම් දැන් ඇති වෙලා තියෙන්නේ සංසාරයෙන් එතර වෙන්න ඕනේ, මහාන වෙන්න ඕනේ, පන්සලකට යන්න ඕනේ. So if you meditate, then you see and you uncover with hindrances. Uncover with hindrances, and you get some understanding. Sammaditthi. Sammaditthi, which is called යහපත් දැකීම. And then Samma Sankappa, you create good concepts, good attitude. Nekkamma, Avihimsa, Avyapada, the metta also there. Nekkamma, Avihimsa, Avyapada, 2 of them are metta meditation. Nekkamma is leaving everything behind and go to the forest, Nekkamma, or become a monk. Avihimsa is loving kindness. Nekkamma Sankappa, Avihimsa Sankappa. So ඊළඟ එක මොකද්ද මට අමතක වුණා දැන් කිව්වා. සම්මා සංකප්ප කියනකොට නෑ ඔය සංකප්ප එක ඇතුලේ මම දැන් කිව්ව මට අමතකුණා. නෙක්ඛම්ම සංකප්ප, අවිහිංසා සංකප්ප, අව්‍යාපාද සංකප්ප. Avyāpāda also the metta meditation. So metta is very important at the beginning of the Eightfold Pathway. Avyāpāda. It doesn't go to attack someone with or ගැටෙන්න යන්නේ නැහැ. Avyāpāda. He has no any ill will or hatred or which is usually we have in our life. Avyāpāda. Nekkhamma. He realized that these things are useless for the liberation. Then he leave all the things in the world and become ascetic. But as a lay people, can we practice this way? As lay people? Yes. You don't go to how to say that? Attach them. Just you fulfill your necessities. ඔබේ අවශ්‍යතා ඉෂ්ට කරගනිමින් ඔබ ජීවත් වෙනවා. ඒවා සමග ගැටෙන්න යන්නේ නැතුව. ඕනවට වඩා රැස් කරන්න යන්නෙත් නෑ. ඔබේ පැවැත්මට what you need to live in this world you collect them but you don't go to attach to all those things. That is how the meditator practice this Eightfold Pathway as a lay person. You practice when you get this Samma Ditti, right understanding, right realization, then you go up to that level. So you have to think about that, what is going on with the way of practice, way of teachings. Samma Ditti, Samma Sankappa, Samma Vacha. Still there is Sila. We are talking about Sila. Samma Vacha. Metta Vachi Kamma. Metta Kusala Kamma. Metta Vachi Kusala Kamma. Samma Kammanta. Samma Kammanta means Kusala Karma. Still you practice the Sila in this way. And next one is Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi, Samma Vāyāma, Samma Vāyāma, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi. Vāyāma, you try to gain this concentration. Also when you say Samma Vāyāma, there are 4 kinds of Vāyāmas. you understand how my life, how your life spent last time. Did you practice unwholesome things? You think. Then you understand, yes, I have practiced some unwholesome things. So then you try, you vayama, you try to practice wholesome thing. Uppannānaṁ vā kusalānaṁ dhammānaṁ biyyo bhāvāya. It says in the Dhamma. ඔයත් නැවත කල්පනා කරලා බලනවා මගේ ජීවිතේ මම අකුසල ව්‍යායාමයන් සිද්ධ කරලා තියනවාද කියලා. Whether you have practiced unwholesome things, unwholesome practices. So meditator think that whether I have practiced unwholesome thing. So then he turned to other way. Anuppannānaṁ vā kusalānaṁ dhammānaṁ uppādāya, which already you have not arisen kusala dhamma, wholesome thoughts in your mind. You try to start new kusala, new wholesome thoughts to start in your mind. We call Satara Samyak Pradhana. 4 kind of practices. Satara Samyak Pradhana Virya. Courage. And again you think whether I have practiced enough kusala dhamma. Whether I have already practiced enough wholesome thoughts, that is Samma Vayama. So the meditator not only just meditate, go through this eightfold pathway. Every day not only the meditate. Just you think of this eightfold pathway and try to gain something more to in your life, in your Buddhist life. It called Samma Vayama, and you try to gain this courage with wholesome things. Last one is Uppannānaṁ vā kusalānaṁ dhammānaṁ biyyo bhāvāya. Biyyo bhāvāya means that you make lot of kusala dhamma. Biyyo bhāva is a lot of kusala dhamma. The package of kusala dhamma. You practice generosity, you practice sila, you practice meditation, all those things you do more and more. Biyyo bhāvāya. So that is Samma Vāyāma. 4 kind of development that you think and you try to gain more and more again and again. Also there is something which you have uppannānaṁ kusalānaṁ dhammānaṁ pahānāya, which you have already accumulated the unwholesome things. You think of your past life and you understand that I have done this kind of bad thing, this kind of unwholesome thing, this kind of akusalas. So the person, when you practice some level of samatha meditation, then the person consider of to stop what you have done before as akusala, papaka dhamma. So uppannānaṁ akusalaanaṁ dhammānaṁ pahānāya, the Samma Vāyāma. So see, in this all eightfold pathway, you have to use your mind. That is why the meditation is so important. The thinking person is the real practitioner. Some teachers say that the Arya Atthangika Maggo, Arya Ashtangika Margayat, Kalpana Kirima, Vadima, Sitima also a meditation. Ekat bhavanawa. Because ඒ අනුව තමන්ගේ ජීවිතේ සකස් වෙලා තියෙනවද කියලා කල්පනා කරලා බලනවා. මම සම්‍යක් දෘෂ්ටිකයෙක්ද, මම මොනවද කරන්නේ? මම සම්මා සංකල්ප මගේ තියෙනවද? සම්මා වායාම තියෙනවද? සම්මා වාචා තියෙනවද? සම්මා කම්මන්ත තියෙනවද? සම්මා ආජීවය මගේ ජීවිතේ තියෙනවද? Whether I am a good person to the society. Samma Vāyāma, Samma Satiya. So then you already eradicated these 5 hindrances. You uncovered from these 5 hindrances. Then you get Samma Samadhi. There is a sutra in Majjhima Nikaya. We call it Maha Chattarisaka Sutta. The Maha Chattarisaka Sutta explain until Nibbana. It say that not only eightfold pathway, there is something else, 2 another steps, Samma Jnana and Samma Vimutti. Have you heard about that? Usually we say eightfold pathway, but there is something else that in Maha Chattarisaka Sutta, Samma Jnana, after Samma Samadhi, we need Samma Jnana. And last one is Samma Vimukti. That is the liberation, Nibbana. So that is Dasanga Samannāgata Ārya Mārga. Tenfold path. Samma Jnana is real understanding. Samma Vimukti is the liberation. So usually we talk about the eightfold pathway, but when the person develop his mind until Nibbana, it is called Dasanga Samannāgata Ārya Mārga. Tenfold noble path. So I think you get some idea why the meditation or calmness of the mind is so important in Buddhism, because you see the things, you uncover from the 5 hindrances, and then you see the world as vipassana. Vi in details, passana is seen. So I think now time has passed, and if you have any question or ප්‍රශ්න එහෙම තියෙනවා නම් අමාරුයි දාන්න නැතුව අහන්න. About meditation.
Could you please, ladies and gentlemen, make yourself comfortable in the sitting, then we are preparing going into meditation shortly, then until we lead the meditation for us. Then in the end, we will finish with the question and answer for tonight. Time now is 10 to 8. เวลาณขณะนี้อีก10 นาทีจะเป็น2 ทุ่มพันเตจะนำพวกเราทั้งหลายเจริญสมาธิเมตตาภาวนาขอให้ท่านทั้งหลายได้น้อมจิตเป็นบุญเป็นกุศลเพื่อที่จะนำสิ่งที่พันเตได้สอนไปแล้วมาใช้แล้วก็ให้เจริญภาวนาจนได้ยินเสียงของ Please use the teaching tonight from Pante. Use that as a reflections into the meditations, and hopefully, I think it's a metta. It's very useful. And please concentrate yourself while pay attention. Use everything tonight that you heard from Pante teaching as a reflection. Then at the end, we will end up with the Q&A, the question and answer that you might have. So then we will have the time maybe in a while. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sadhu, sadhu.
So now we are going to practice metta meditation for a while. This is not according to this paper. It is just which I have practiced is easy and not much complicated words in that meditation, which we going to develop the thoughts. Usually I repeat the Pali words, something like here in Ahang Sukito Homi, Niddukko Homi, Aviro Homi, but I try to do that simple way, in simple way. The metta meditation, as I mentioned before, it can practice in 3 ways. Metta manokamma, metta vachikamma, metta kayakamma. So I think you already have some kind of understand of that. So now we are going to practice metta manokamma, mano bhavana. So we just use our mind to practice this. Usually when we do the mano bhavana, we fix our body according to the meditation instructions. We keep our body calm and quiet first, cross-legged and sitting. We keep our hands, the left hand will be below the right hand. Yeah. Usually we keep our left hand below and right hand will be on the left hand. First of all, we try to spread our thought of loving kindness to ourselves. මම සුවපත් වෙම්වා, නිදුක් වෙම්වා, නිරෝගී වෙම්වා. මා මෙන්ම සියලු සත්වයෝ සුවපත් වෙත්වා, නිදුක් වෙත්වා, නිරෝගී වෙත්වා. That is the common way of practice simple metta meditation. We need some silence here. So first of all, we focus on ourselves, because without think of ourselves about metta or friendly with ourselves, we cannot spread our thoughts to others. If you friendly with you, then you think of others. If you understand that if someone hit you, you feel unpleasant, then you understand the hitting to others is also unpleasant. Hurt to you is unpleasant. So in that same way, you understand that hurting others also unpleasant. So that is how we have to understand hurting everybody is unpleasant. So that is why we have to spread our metta thoughts on ourselves first and then others. So I just guide you a little bit and in simple way. So please try to meditate according to that way, or you can practice your own way. Just practice metta meditation according to this way or according to your own way, because you have practiced long time. Ahang avero homi abhyapajjo homi anigo homi sukhi attanang pariharami ahang viyamaihang acari upajjaya mata pitaro hita satta majjat hita satta veri satta avera hontu abhyapajja hontu anigha hontu sukhi අත්තානං පරිහරන්තු දුක්ඛා මුංචන්තු අහං අවේරෝ හෝමි. May I be free from ill will. Abhyapajjo homi. May I be free from anger. Anigo homi. May I be free from stress. Sukhi attanang pariharami. May my life be peaceful. Ahang viyamaihang. Not only me. Achari upajjaya. My teachers and upajjayas. Hita satta. Friendly people. Majjathita satta. Neutral beings. Veri satta. Unfriendly beings. Sukhita hontu. May they free from suffering. Avera hontu. May they free from anger. Abhyapajja hontu. May they peaceful. Anigha hontu. May they free from stress. Sukhi attanang pariharantu. May they have peaceful lives. Ahang avero homi. Abhyapajjo homi. Anigo homi. Sukhi attanang pariharami. Ahang viyamaihang. Achari upajjaya. Mata pitaro. Hita satta. මජ්ජත්හිත සත්තා වේරී සත්තා අවේරා හොන්තු අභ්‍යාපජ්ජා හොන්තු අනීඝා හොන්තු සුඛී අත්තානං පරිහරන්තු. සාදු සාදු සාදු.